it's me, Kyra, and today we'll be drawing a little cute husky, and someone will be joining us today. It's Elsa from Arty Kids.
Hi!
So, Elsa will be drawing a husky sideways, and I'll be drawing it frontways, so you can choose which one you're following. So, let's get started.
Okay, so the first step, we're going to do the ears first. And I'm going to be using this fine liner, but you can use whatever you have at home.
Yeah, because we're just using a fine liner so you can see what we're doing.
Yeah, so the first step, we're going to be doing an ear. So we're going to do type of a triangle shape and go down just like that.
Yeah.
And
then
a curve.
Yeah. So do like a triangle shape and a curve like that. And you can choose which way you want the curve to go.
So the next step on drawing this really cute husky, we are going to do a circle, and then we're going to do the same thing we did on this side but on the other side. So we're going to do triangle, and then just going to curve that.
Yeah. So we're going to do a curvy line at the top, like that. And then a triangle shape like the other ear, and then the curvy shape.
Yeah. So now we're going to do the actual face. So we're going to go down and do a bump, like that. But then we're going to do another bump, and then we're going to carry on. Just like that.
And carry on the circle.
Yeah. And then we're going to go back to this ear. We do a bump, another bump, and then we carry on.
But mine is going to be a bit different. Mine's going to be a bit zigzaggy, like that, so it's furry. And then I'm going to stop near the cheek and go around. And then near the cheek, going to start doing zigzags again on the other side and connect it to the other ear.
Yeah. So now the next step, we're going to do the eyes. So we're going to do a circle, 2 circles, and then inside the circle, we're going to do curves at the bottom. By the way, these are Draw So Cute eyes. And then we're going to do some lines where our curve was. The same thing with the other eye. And then 2 circles. Like that.
So mine is like the same thing, circle, and then another circle, and in between those 2 circles there's a finger space. So like the same thing as Elsa, draw those lines there, and then a small circle and a big circle. Same on the other eye, small circle and a big circle. Then on top, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add eyelashes, because I'm going to make this a girl, and I'm going to add little circles for the eyebrows, but you can do whatever you want with your husky.
So now moving on to 2 more steps. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a triangle, but an upside down one, and a little circle, a tiny one. And
for the reflection.
Yeah, and we're going to do 1 bump and then another bump.
And so, like a little cone shape, that circle thing. But I'm actually not going to do the circle because mine is going to be just a normal husky. So, I'm going to go down like that, and I'm going to add some little freckle dots. Like that.
Yeah, so now the next step is like their fur, on their face. So we're going to do
like their patch.
Yeah, up their patch and connect it to the nose.
And then it's like a heart shape with the top part.
Now we're going to do the same thing and curve over to the other side. And I'm just going to do the same thing what Cara did and colour that in. Okay, so we've all done our face now.
But I'm just going to do mine really quickly.
So now we've only got a couple of steps to do until we finish this really, really cute husky.
Yeah. So then what we're going to do is
we are going to do a body. So we're going to do a line, 3 zigzags, 1, 2, 3.
And you copy her body if you want to do it sideways, or you can wait and copy my body to do it front.
Or you could do it both.
Yeah.
Alright, so as I was saying, I did 3 bumps.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to connect it to where our top is, so where that face is.
Yeah. Mine's going to be front, of course. So, like, there's going to be bumps. So 1 bump, 2 bump, 3 bump, and a 4 bump, but it's going to come inside.
Yeah.
Then what we're going to do, make a circle, and the same on the other side. 1 bump, 2 bump, 3 bump, and a straight line.
Yeah.
To connect it.
Yeah. So now the next step, we're going to do the legs and the body. So outside what we just did, we're going to do a line and stop there. We're going to do it on the other side, but we're going to stop somewhere there. So now we're going to do these type of shapes, leg shapes. And then in the middle of them, if you can see, we're going to do a line. Just like that.
Okay, so we're going to draw a line for the front. Little bumps like that. Try to make them equal, but if you can't, that's alright, because you're still learners and starters.
Yeah.
So we're just going to carry on like that. And do the back legs sticking out, because they're sitting down. And then
we're going to do 3 more steps now. So we're going to do the tail now. So we're going to go down and do a little bump like that. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a little moon shape.
Okay, now we're going to go down. And yeah, Kyra's right. It is like a moon shape. So we do a moon shape.
So carrying on. And I'm going to do some zigzags on the tail like a fox.
Just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do 2 more steps. So and I'll do them all together. So if you can see, there's this tiny bone over here. And I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. So you're going to go up, bump in the middle, like that.
Like a little heart shape.
And then you're going to do another one. But usually with heart shapes, you connect them. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do 2 straight lines, just like that.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the same thing we did at the top, just on the bottom.
Yeah. And then I'll do the same thing. Line, bump, bump, and then bump, bump.
Okay. So the last step of this husky is we're going to do a little dog bowl. So we're going to go down on both sides and we're going to turn our paper to this side and connect it. Like that. And then we're going to connect the top. So we're going to be connecting that bit. Just like that. And then we're going to do 3 circles in the middle of our dog bowl. And 1 big round like oval circle. And then what you're going to do is 2 lines. And you can do some dog food. So I'm just going to do some circles. And I'm obviously going to colour that in brown.
Or grey.
Yeah.
But mine's going to be a bit different because, well, same steps, that shape. And then we're going to do those lines. But instead of the paw, I'm going to write my dog's name. And I'm going to name it Rex.
Yeah, so we're both doing different things, which is fine.
Yeah. And it all matters if you're happy with your drawing.
Yeah. And if you're not, you can always try again.
Yeah.
And by the way, you can also add a lot of things to your husky. You can add a sky, sun.
Yeah. Maybe in our next video, we might actually paint them. You never know.
So here is Kyra's doggy. Husky. Very, very good. And her husky's name is Rex. And here is mine. And this one is called, this was my dog. And with the dog bowl and everything. And my husky's name is called Husk.
Yeah. Now we're going to colour them. So with our pencil, we're going to colour the eyes.
But whilst Kyra's doing that, I'm going to colour some of it. And I'll tell you guys. And I'm going to colour it in grey, but I'm not going to use any palette. I'm going to be using a pencil.
So your eye will look like that, and you can do it on the other side, but me and Elsa are going to go really fast. So you can see we've done with our eyes. Now what we're going to do is get a grey pen and colour really lightly the skin, but don't colour all of it, just colour the heart-shaped part, but don't colour in the ear. So like that.
Yeah.
And if you did eyebrows like me, don't colour them because we're going to leave them white.
Okay, so as Kyra said, I'm going to do the same thing with what she did. And you can use a pen or a felt tip or colouring pencils at home. Because it doesn't matter what you use.
Yeah. But we're going to use a pencil.
Yeah. So as you can see, I'm almost done.
Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to colour in the body, but don't colour in the chest part because we're going to leave that white. So, colour in the body, that's grey, colour in the legs too, and colour in the tail, but if you did the zigzag part like me, leave that white too.
Yeah. But after this, I'm going to get a blue and colour in my eyes.
Yeah.
Actually, whilst I'm going to do this, Kyra, do you want to start colouring your blue?
Yeah. So what are we going to, so on that line part, we're going to colour that blue. You can make it dark or light, but I'm going to make mine dark.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do the other one and press hard to make it dark. And if you want, you can use a pencil or a marker.
Or a colouring pencil.
Yeah. So then what we'll do is we're going to get our pink and shade in the top part of the ear.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be the inside.
And it doesn't matter if you add something and you make mistakes, because you always learn from your mistakes.
Yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our grey and colour
our dog food.
Yeah. Like that. Like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get our yellow And we're going to colour the line in the middle. Yellow. So Elsa is going to leave the paw prints white, but she's going to change them to black now, like that.
Yeah.
So then what we're going to do is we're going to get our green and we're going to colour the top part green. So you can make it dark or you can make it light. It's up to you.
Yeah.
So she's just going to colour in. And there you have it. We're done with our doggies.
So here's my doggy.
And here is my doggy. And I hope you enjoyed my video. Make sure you hit that like button, turn those notifications and subscribe. Bye! And before we go, here's Milo.
Milo. He's very, very cute.
Yeah.
And Fluffy. Say hi to the camera, Milo.
Hello.
Milo, you're on YouTube. Thousands of people watching you.
What?
He's going crazy.